friends. Welcome to an episode of Help Me Rhonda. We've been having questions come through, and you can ask your questions as well. There's a link in this description if you have any question about your business, your Stampin' Up business, anything at all, you can ask, and I will try to tackle them on a future Help Me Rhonda episode. So I am here just to help, just to give some inspiration, some experience in helping all of my fellow Stampin' Up demonstrators build their businesses. I have a team of almost 700 that I've had for 24 years, and I've been able to have the blessed ability to watch them and help them grow and continue to grow. I pull experience from my personal business and also from our Creating Success training program. It's been around for over 16 and a half years that we have been every single week helping demonstrators with their businesses. Our businesses are different, right? 16 years later. So one of the things I promise you is I am in the trenches with you and helping you to find new customers, grow your business, deal with transitions and changes, because I believe in what we do. I love Stampin' Up. I love paper crafting for my livelihood, and I want to share that with as many people as others. And I want to help demonstrators to be able to find success and to be able to be profitable and to be able to grow their businesses and influence others as well. So let's jump into today's question. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It came from Terry. And she said, "Blessings, Rhonda. I am loving your new Help Me Rhonda series." Thank you, Terry. I'm so grateful for that. I've heard that from a lot of people. My question is, are you able to share with us how you are doing your cookies and cards? I have a local bakery interested in collaborating, and I want to make sure I understand the structure, etc. Thank you for always for being a blessing for one of God's best. Thank you so much, Terry. Okay, so cookies and cards. This is something I've been doing for the last 8 months to help, number one, find new customers, and two, to be able to get sales. Also, let me just backtrack for a second. So I obviously ran my business and built it from scratch. I've been doing this for 24 years. And then about 12, 13, maybe 14 years ago, I began to add in a online presence to my business where I do my classes to go. So I am predominantly an email marketer, but I email all over the country, and people order my classes all over the country, my retreats, my stamp camps. I do Facebook Lives, and I do put those on YouTube as well, but I don't blog. I predominantly run my personal business all from events, and my events are all usually product-based or free with a purchase. So I've taught all of that. My daughter is 21 years old, and she signed up to be a demonstrator when she was probably just turning 20. She went to college to be a preschool teacher, early education, and I've always had a dream, obviously, to have my children a part of my business, and I've always put it out there that Erica could always come and work with me. But she just really didn't have an interest in the crafting as when she was in high school. But as she got older, things have sort of changed. So anyway, my daughter is building her business from scratch. And she is doing it. She likes the in-person. She wants to build her business in person, and eventually we'll add on, she does do some online work with me too. So we work very hard, and I do help because I also am always trying to find new customers, but the both of us work very hard in finding new customers. So it is something where I am doing a lot of in-person events now with her, so that we are growing that in-person part of her business and my business, and also still maintaining our online businesses as well. So cookies and cards is something that we did start about 8 months ago. But I have forever, one of the ways to find new customers locally is to partner with other local businesses. And it could be a local coffee shop. It could be a local a restaurant. It could be, there's so many different options, and I'll give you some options besides just the cookies. But I have a cookie lady, and I've been using her for 6 or 7 years, just personally for my cookies. And she, let me put this on Do Not Disturb. All right. And I love her cookies. And I actually had never even met her face to face. We always just, I order them and I pick them up. So as we are trying to find ways to find new customers, I thought it would be really fun if we partnered and did our cookies and our cards together. So I have partnered with people. We've painted palettes. I've done a lot of partnerships throughout many of the years. So this was something that's always kind of been in my head. Anyway, she was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's try it. I saw her running cookie classes and I thought they looked like a lot of fun. And again, I love her cookies. So we did our first one and we learned a lot. We had fun, but we were like, okay, it was a little chaotic. We were maybe not so prepared as we should have been, but it was still super fun. We all had a lot of fun. And then now we do them every single month. It is a consistent class that we do, that she offers and we offer. And now we're going on 8 months and they just continue to grow. We've sold out for a couple of them. We always typically have between 8 and then as many as 16. And we sell out at about 22. So, and we have had ones that have sold out. So it's just a very consistent event. So let's talk about the structure. I think that's what you really want to know. Number one, for any of you who want to partner with a local business, first of all, think and just think about who you know. Think about what services you love. We have a local restaurant. I love that one. We are going to be doing apps and cards. I love their appetizers. We have a local one that has like a brewery. So we could do crafts, which is craft beer and craft cards. Of course, people can order other things besides the beer, but they can choose that. Again, local coffee shops. Now I want to be very clear. This is not me just setting up and offering a free class. We are offering classes. So many people run like events through like a library or a coffee shop and you do them for free. You do them for $5. You just, come and sit and touch and feel. That is not what this is. Okay, so don't mistake that. This is two businesses partnering together and we're offering an event. It is structured, it is paid for, and it is of high value. So this is what, and I love to be able to find new customers as well as build my sales, build my customer base, and know that my customers come expecting to spend money. We're not coming to make a free card and just touch and taste and feel. This is an event. They pay ahead of time. They RSVP. They show up. It's non-refundable. Like it is an actual event. So you're going to find your local person to partner with. Cookies has been great. I also know people who do it with like candle making, the palette painting. There is a lot of ceramics. There's a lot of other different ones that you can partner with if you want to. She charges $30 and I charge $29. And so it's $59 to come to the event and it's paid ahead of time. So her normal cookie decorating classes were $35. My normal classes are about, that might include $20 in product, are about $35. So we both had to adjust a little bit to bring it within, we wanted it to be less than $60. We do it for 3 hours. She takes, so they decorate 5 cookies. Sometimes it varies because this time we're doing, it's so cute. We're doing a little flower bouquet. So it's like one full cookie is the jar and there's lots of little cookies. So that one is a little bit, there's 9 cookies in this week's, but for the most part, there's 5 cookies. And then for my portion, we do a kit. So what's really fun, my cookie lady's very talented and she's creative. So what I do is I give her a kit or show her a kit and then she creates the cards to match our kit. So it's a very themed, fun event. The kits make it super easy so that everybody has their own spot. They sit, they create the kits. Now I offer my kit classes a little bit differently. I love how we offer our kit classes. So this is a typical kit class. My kit classes are $30. So I am doing this one for $29. But they're $30, and then they get to pick whatever kit they want, whatever we have in stock, and we'll have them assembled. We have them on display, and so this is basically one of my kit classes. Now we feature one, and we'll feature one that will match the cookies, but they're welcome to change to a different one if they want to. But it's $29 regardless of whatever kit they pick. Now, like for instance, this month we're using, I can't think of the name of it, but it's a $14 kit. It's adorable. It has like the peach flowers in blue. I think it celebrates something. Anyway, they make 9 cards, and for us, our cost is $14. Well, it's still a $29. So this one will have a little bit more of a profit margin, so we'll make a little bit more cash. Ones we did last month was a $23 kit. So that one we made more sales, a little less cash. But we have a lot of after sales. So we have all of our kits there. So they only get one kit with the cost of theirs, but we have tons of other ones on display. And then they can buy more kits. So our kits that I sell at my kit classes, they're $30 for one kit. If they do 2 kits, then they save $5 a kit. So then it's 2 kits for $50. Or they can do 3 or more kits at $20 a piece, and they can pick whatever kits they want to. So a lot of people, after they're done making their one kit, of course, they see somebody else's kit, they see the other ones, and they want more. So they'll go over. So our cookies and cards meet a lot of needs. Number one, we are finding new customers, because here is the biggest deal. You and that cookie person or the local business, you are partners. You are equal partners. So we both only get 11 spots. You know, she has to fill her 11 spots and we fill our 11 spots. So now we are meeting all of her connections, her family, her friends, and she advertises in our local community as well. So we have met new people that have booked birthday parties. They have booked, they've come into other classes. They come in and just buy more kits. So we are meeting new customers that way, adding to our email list. So we're equal partners. So it's not just me inviting just my customers to just another class. We are really branching out also into our local community, because here are 2 local business people offering an event for you. I do have a studio, obviously, where I hold them. But if you're trying to partner with a local person, you might need to find a local place to hold your event. We have a local boutique that has tables. We have a local ice cream store that has tables. We have lots of local places that we could hold this event if you didn't have a studio. Or you might hold it right in your house. We have held it before at her house. She did a team building activity and asked, they wanted to do our cookies and cards, and it was at her dining room table. So we can do them different places as well. But obviously, I'm very blessed and worked very hard to also have a studio where we run our classes out of as well. So there's the structure. There's the pricing. We keep it scheduled. So as soon as we held our April one, we had our May one ready to advertise for. We get lots of repeat customers who come back every single month. They love the cookies. It's not just about the crafts. The cookies are really good too. I think that's pretty much most of your questions. If you have any other questions, you can ask here in this link. Guys, if you have questions about anything about helping you build your business, that's what I'm here for. The Help Me Rhonda episodes are free, and they'll be about once a week. But if you want more specialized training, consistent training that will help you all year long, a community of support, look into our Creating Success training program. It has been around for 16 and a half years, and we have more people now than we ever have. We continue to grow, continue to affect lives, support, and help you to grow your business. A lot of times it's from experience, from real demonstrators doing real work, and then we openly share that with you. I say we because typically I have a guest speaker at least once a month that helps share their successes and their experiences, because it's not all about me, not all about what I say. It's about all of us as demonstrators supporting and helping each other to grow. All right, thank you guys so much. I'll see you again for our next episode. Bye-bye.